I'll call the meeting to order. All members are present. I would take a motion to approve the last meeting minutes from March 19th.
I'll make a motion to accept previous minutes.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. We're all here. Mike made the motion to approve the minutes from last meeting. We're seconding.
Okay, who's did the first?
Mike,
Mike, and who's?
Rick,
I did.
And
and
Rick,
it's
okay,
approved.
okay.
Okay, I'll open the meeting for public comment. Any public comments? Okay, I'll close the
Just
public portion.
here for support.
Okay, I'll close the public comment portion of the meeting. Okay, we have no old business. The new business is Derek and Talia Yeoman's variance. We don't really have a variance to read, but you need a side yard variance on the northeast side of the garage.
Correct.
And it looks like a 6-foot side yard variance.
What side is it? Is it-
Northeast,
is
the
it
northeast side.
Okay.
Correct. That's what it says on the drawings.
No, varying the line 6 feet, so within 4 feet of the line.
Okay.
We're gonna give you an extra 6 foot. Normally it's 10.
Yeah.
So is it a 4 foot or 4 foot, 4 inches?
Should be 4
Don't
foot,
do inches.
4 inches like away from the property line, so
Right.
that's 6-foot variance, leaves him 4 foot, so he's got that little bit of like 4-inch
Way
wiggle room.
Way there.
Okay, I didn't know if you had.
Which I'll take.
We don't deal in inches.
Okay, got it.
And that's, I struggle with that, it's like, okay, I gotta make
Okay,
sure
that's my
it
first
goes the
time in
right
it, so,
way.
okay, got it.
You don't have anything to add, or do you? No? Okay.
So you're giving them a 6 foot?
6-foot side yard variance
Okay,
on the northeast side,
okay,
and that'll give them 4 foot to the property line, that will be the setback.
okay. I'll make sure I get this noted right.
If I said that correctly, right?
Mm-hmm. 4 foot setback.
4 foot setback. My recommendations would be no air conditioners or generators on that side, because that would encroach into that 4 foot.
Okay.
Now, and,
Yeah, cause it's a total footprint,
yeah,
and then,
How
Well,
big is your overhang?
It's gonna be very big on that side.
I was just gonna say, if you got a 2 or 3 foot, well, you can,
Yeah, they always
That would
go
be a
by the
problem.
closest point
yeah.
to the property line.
So that
yes.
includes the overhang, correct?
Yes.
And
And
that's-
And the
if
gutter.
you were to add like a
Okay.
generator or an air conditioner, it would, that would play into it as well,
Yeah.
yes.
so they'd have to go on the other side or on the back, or,
Okay, yep.
just so they don't encroach in any of the setbacks.
Okay.
Okay, that's a 6-foot northeast side yard. Can
Not
I-
southeast.
No, no,
according to this compass, it's northeast.
Yeah.
Maybe I'd got turned around.
It's kind of hard by the lakes.
It doesn't
We-
matter.
Yeah,
we
it's
talked
kind of
about
hard
it
by the
because
lakes.
it
Really
was,
hard by the legs,
but
anyway.
it said northeast
Yeah,
on one of
any
the
of the lakes
drawings.
around here, it's hard to figure out which way, cause some of the houses set, different on the properties.
I still have
Right.
trouble.
It's southeast.
Is it southeast?
Yep.
Well,
Cause I wanna make sure I get it right on here.
well, yeah,
South. And it's right here.
no.
Yeah, but that's on the
Okay.
bottom side of it, the
Here's-
northeast side, right?
Here's the road,
This is north.
here's the lake, here's the house, here's the garage. Northeast, and there's the 4 foot. So he's
It
got
doesn't
that.
matter, yeah.
If that
But
was,
it's, yeah, I mean, this is the north, the house is on the north side of the lot, the road's on the south side.
Right.
So that's why I'm saying southeast,
oh,
but it doesn't
Well,
matter.
yeah, it's south of the house.
but if-
Property line is still north and east, that we're looking to vary.
right, yeah.
So
because the
leave
s-
it like this?
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
okay.
the south side would be the garage door.
Yeah, the building is on the southwest piece of the
The
line.
southeast piece of the property.
Yeah, so, but we're looking to vary the northeast
Okay.
line.
Yeah.
All right, just so I get it right on here.
Yeah,
My
because
wife
that-
always asks me which way is north. She thinks because our property goes this way, she thinks that's north, but it's not.
Yeah.
That's north
Does
from
that-
us.
Does that make sense?
So it does present, a little,
Northeast side.
little complication.
Sounds fine to me.
Because it was on one of the drawings.
If not, we'll get him when he gets done, we'll turn it, make him turn it around.
That's easy.
Put the grass
Northeast.
That won't work.
And that's the only variance that you're going after then, just that,
Yes.
okay.
Side right there, 'cause all right, the northeast side. Right? Everybody on agreement with that?
Yes.
Like,
East side. Cause it runs
It is
the
the
entire,
yeah, it is the
yeah,
east side.
yeah, it runs the whole entire distance of the property line. On the east side.
Okay, so we're good with that.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me, whatever you guys wanna make it, as long as it's on his premise.
It's on the left, it's on the left side.
On the left side, that's, yeah, okay. That's all I need to know.
So we're all in agreement?
I'm fine, yeah.
Okay,
And because they added the piece of property across the street, we don't have to go with a property size because that is big enough, so that's not a
Oh.
problem.
so we can just say east side.
Well, they added across the road
No, for this variant.
for this variance, it's just, but
East property
But
line.
a lot of
Yeah.
times, we always have to look at the size of the property in case they didn't get the variance for the 15,000 square feet. And in this case,
Oh, they got
even
it,
though they
yeah.
wrote on here something different, when I checked it out, you claimed the other one too because it was added into the property. So that made it become a larger
And
piece of
Mike
property.
Nixon was
Yeah,
good with that.
yeah,
Okay, so this
so
is,
we're good with that,
so we're sticking with the east side of the property,
yeah.
okay. Well, that was confusing.
I know, but
Right.
just so
So
you
we're good.
understood.
You're good.
Okay,
You're the one going to jail, so.
that's why I wanna verify that we're good. Okay, I would entertain a motion to approve,
I would move to approve the 6-foot variance on the east, northeast, southeast.
north and south.
Don't add too many.
Primarily east side.
Primarily east side, okay, can I support?
Yes.
Okay, Zick will support. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Okay, I'm gonna read this big paragraph to y'all. So, part of the thing. This is to remind you that you have 180 days in which to have the building 50% finished and be making progress. If an extension is needed and the ZBA has to reconvene, the cost will be an extra $250. And these decisions are made under the ordinance in section 34-65 of the White City Township zoning ordinance. Remember to get all permits before starting construction, and the property owner is responsible for ensuring that the terms of the variance are followed. And the property owner is responsible for making sure that improvements such as cornices, chimneys, gutters, eaves, air conditioners, generators, similar structures are not placed within the setback area, and that's the 4 foot. Improvements, construction, or installed within the required setback may be required to be removed at the owner's expense. Okay, any other business?
Other than signing this paperwork, I guess.
Yep, we gotta sign paperwork.
Yeah.
So, do I adjourn the meeting after we sign it?
You need to sign it before the
First.
meeting is adjourned.
Okay.
Yes. And then I need to get you guys to
I
come up
signed
here
under
and sign this
Sherman, and then-
paperwork,
Yeah.
so that you say you agree to what they just decided. So why don't you come up here, And I'll have you
And
do
you said a
this here, and
6-foot
then I
variance,
will
right?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
do the notary of it, so. And would you please print your name so that
Oh,
I can understand
so
that?
we didn't wanna put those special conditions for the air conditioner or the generator?
No, because that is typical anyway.
Yeah.
Because it's in here.
Yes,
Yeah.
because of that.
'Cause
If you
before
had
we
did
did
something
that.
different that wasn't a part of that paragraph, then we would include that, such as you can't go higher than this, and you can't go this way and do this,
'Cause
and
in the
you don't
beginning,
can't have it that
was-
color,
Yeah.
you know, stuff like that.
Okay.
Those are what they call the special conditions, yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. Now, anything that's in that part here, you're okay
That
with.
was, oh, you got your own income.
Oh, hey, I got it all today, you know.
Okay. Everything's signed, I make a motion to adjourn the meeting.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
I,
Opposed? Motion carried.